welcome back to Raven Review. My name is Raven and this is my channel. Here on Raven Review, we discuss all things film, TV, streaming services, music, eventually, basically anything and everything media. Today, I am going to be doing an episode recap of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is airing on Disney+. Thank you for joining me. With that being said, let's hop into the video. The episode starts off with a commercial for the Global Repatriation Council, also known as the GRC. Their mission is to get people's lives back on track post-blip. Their motto is reset, restore, rebuild. The GRC has a connection with the police, at least they do in Germany, where we find CVW, heads up, CVW, again, reminder, stands for Captain Vanilla Wonder, because that's just what I call him here on this channel and at home and when I'm watching the show. Just heads up, CVW, Captain Vanilla Wonder, Fake Cap, and his little friend, Battlestar, are looking for the pro blippers. We learn that his friend Lamar can speak German. Maybe being a linguist is his strong suit. The German dude says that the Americans have become brutes. Americans have always been brutes. Let's not get that twisted. But hey, he's German, so we all know that history. The German dude spits in CVW's face. Like, you don't know how happy I was for him to spit in his face. Like, I was just like, yes, that's just what I've been feeling. That's how I've been feeling here. I'm happy someone did it. But again, brutal. CVW gets angry and yells, "Do you know who I am?" And the German dude's like, "Yes, and I don't care." And neither does anyone in America. Quick tangent time. Although as a character, I very much dislike CVW. Like, I just genuinely don't like what the character represents. The actor himself is fine and people are giving him a lot of, they're giving it to him for trying to be a wannabe Cap. Let's be honest, the character does suck. And you know, not that I think that he cares. He probably definitely doesn't care, but just want to put it out there that although I will be celebrating all of his L's on screen on this show, and I hope there are a lot of them, the dude playing him is actually kind of funny. Watch the Jimmy Kimmel episode with him on it. And I also did like that episode of Black Mirror he was in. Also, I just rewatched the Black Mirror episodes Metalhead. I was triggered by the most recent 60 Minutes episode that was featuring Boston Dynamics. And I also watched the Black Mirror episode Striking Vipers, which has our boy Anthony Mackie in it. And I just clearly love his on-screen chemistry that he has with his male co-stars. So if you haven't watched the episode of Striking Vipers, you should definitely watch. It's wild, to say the least. Done with my tangent, back to the video. It seems like the GRC is falling short of helping people, and that's kind of where the pro blippers are coming in. Sam and Bucky go to the maximum security prison to see Zemo. The first thing that Zemo does is try to trigger Bucky by reciting his old commands. Sam tries to talk Bucky out of breaking Zemo out of prison, because it seems like that's kind of what Bucky is hinting at doing. Unfortunately, he doesn't already know that Bucky made the executive on that and has already broken out Zemo from prison. The way Bucky is describing how he helped Zemo get out of prison is a little sociopathy. This man clearly needs to go back to therapy. And yes, sociopathy is an actual word. Sam literally says to him, "I don't like how casual you're being about this. This is unnatural." Like, he's being way too casual about and like methodical about how he got this killer out of jail. I noticed that one of the men in the prison fight had a tramp stamp, and he was clearly a young adult in the 2000s. So Zemo is now out of prison. He has his mask back, and apparently he's loaded. He takes them on his PJ, and they meet up with his old butler. It looks like the butler kind of refused to die until he was back in Zemo's service. Zemo has Bucky's book with his list of names, and he brings up Nakajima, the man whose son Bucky killed for no reason. Bucky is quick to grab Zemo's throat and threaten him. He is a killer. Let's never forget that. Bucky is clearly really trying to put his Winter Soldier days behind him, but Zemo informs him that he will have to be who he doesn't want to be in order to achieve his goal. We jump to one of the GRC's settlement camps. I guess Little Red's actual name is Carly. For some reason I thought that was an alias. I'm not quite sure how I got confused on that, sorry, but her name is Carly. We see that someone close to Little Red has died. This must be her motivation scene. Sam, Bucky, and Zemo make it to Madripoor. Sam says that he looks like he is dressed like a pimp, and Zemo says only an American would assume a fashion-forward black man looks like a pimp. Zemo is with it. We see that Madripoor is so hard that people can walk on grates with stilettos. We learn that there's a high town and a low town in Madripoor, and the low town is kind of seedy. Everyone has giant guns. They need control just as much as we do, IRL. We get a 1984 type mural with eyes that say that the power broker is watching. Very creepy. Zemo gets Bucky to start a bar fight, and Bucky is not playing around. Never forget that Bucky is a killer. Everyone has their phone out recording this, and society is just so sick. Why do we have to record people's pain with our phones? It's disgusting. They meet up with someone named Selby, whom Zemo offers the Winter Soldier as a weapon to in exchange for information on the super soldier serum. Sam's phone rings in the middle of the conversation, and it's his sister Sarah, and Selby forces him to answer it on speaker. Why didn't he turn his phone on silent? Doesn't he know that he's in a Marvel movie? Sam is playing dumb, and Sarah asks him if he's high. Can this Marvel writing team be on every movie/show? Because there is. Sarah ends up calling him Sam and completely blows his cover. Selby orders their death before getting shot through a window. A bounty goes up for the three of them as Selby's killers, and this feels like The Mandalorian to me, which I can only watch once because Baby Yoda literally hurts my heart. The streetlights are cut, guns pop off. Sam says that he can't run in these heels. They're cornered, but then end up getting rescued by Sharon. She takes him to her place in Hightown, which is a gallery full of stolen artwork that she sells. She tells him that she is hiding out in Madripoor because they don't allow extradition. Sam offers to clear her name if she helps them get to the scientist who made the super soldier serum. Oh my god. Super soldier serum. Super soldier serum. She's hesitant but agrees and takes him to a shipping container dock. My question is, how many shipping containers did it take to make this lab? Fun fact, I had an obsession with shipping container architecture. While they are inside, Sharon is outside fighting bounty hunters. This really made me miss Revenge. It was my favorite TV show when it was airing, and Emily Van Camp just clearly kept all of her just training from that show because that show was amazing. If you have not seen Revenge, you should totally watch Revenge. It's so good. And the choreography of this fight on the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is just, the choreography I've been noticing of the fights have been really good. So shout out again to the choreographer. Chef's kiss. That's the thumbnail for sure. The scientist tells them that the power broker will be going after Little Red since she stole the super soldier serum. We learn that the person that Little Red lost died from tuberculosis due to overcrowding at the GRC. Sharon runs in the lab and tells them they gotta go. Zemo kills the scientist, and a bounty hunter on the outside shoots a missile into the lab and destroys it. I mean, well, duh, he shot a missile into it, of course. But everything's flammable. It's chemistry. So everything's going up in flames. The budget on the show is clearly very big. While Mom and Dad are outside arguing, Zemo masks up and kills most of the bounty hunters outside in one shot. And then Bucky seriously injures the rest. That vibranium arm ain't no joke. In the getaway car, the roles are reversed, and it is Bucky who will not move his seat up for Sam. How do you like them apples? CVW and his friend are several steps behind, per usual. CVW is willing to do whatever it takes to come out on top. Wait, is that a Captain America line? Forget that I said that. On the PJ out of Madripoor, Bucky tells Sam that he will take the shield himself before he lets Sam destroy it. Sam doesn't really have a choice. By the end of this, he's going to end up having to be Captain America, whether he likes it or not. The Pro Blippers steal supplies from the GRC, and Lil Red blows up the building with the security guards inside of it, which was clearly not the plan. She says that the Pro Blippers are fighting for their lives, and she means it. She's about what she says she's about. The trio are now in Riga to find Little Red, and Bucky hangs back outside while Sam and Zemo go into a building. We see Bucky picking up these like beeping bomb balls. Beeping bomb balls. He calls out into the void, and out pops a Wakandan. The Wakandans are here! They want Zemo's head for killing their king, and the Wakandans get what the Wakandans want. Let's go. Let's get it. And that concludes my recap of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I really liked this episode. The Wakandans at the end was a very nice surprise. I'm very excited to see what they do in the next episode. I'm really interested to hear more about Little Red's story and see what happens with her. And very excited to keep watching CVW take these L's. Let me know what was your favorite part of the episode and what you're looking forward to next week down in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye.